All right, it's episode 75 of Black Nerd Planet.
What up, yo?
I'm Jordan.
And it's your boy M.
That man.
You know.
And this is the podcast that we decided to make 74 episodes ago. Talking about TV, kind of, video games mostly, different stuff.
Yeah, I forgot about this part. I'm making a video now.
You gotta look at the people, Marlon.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of that made me think of Ren and Stimpy, because I feel like there was an episode like that, or like the episode where they which isn't even the same thing, but it's the one where they go in like outer space and they like get space madness or whatever.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I never seen it.
Like when I was watching Ren and Stimpy, I wasn't really watching it. You know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
just on.
Yeah. So I don't know if I know.
I can see that.
Like
though.
I think I can think of like bits and pieces of it. You know what I'm saying? But not like extensively.
Exactly. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to rewatch it the other day because I was hearing people talking about it, and it's a lot of stuff I probably haven't retained or whatever. But there's definitely like the few that I specifically remember. Like they was in the army and they kept getting in trouble, so they kept having to peel potatoes.
I think I know. Because I like Animaniacs a lot. So I did see them on there.
The lighter craziness. Still very crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Ren and Stimpy is like the peak of like, this is the most a cartoon can do.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
You're not getting that on regular Nick anymore.
They was doing some wild stuff, boy.
Man. SpongeBob is like the closest you're gonna get to that from Nick.
Yeah, for sure.
At this point.
Yeah, nowadays. But back then, boy, they didn't care. They was letting them fly. They was like, no, kind of jokes go through. Stuff that wasn't even jokes, random animations in the background.
Yeah.
They was like,
them still pictures and stuff.
Do what you want, man. We don't know.
Did you, I think one of the guys that worked on, I don't know if the creator of SpongeBob or somebody in that camp, it's pretty heavily influenced on Ren and Stimpy though, when you kind of look at the steel paintings and just the humor and stuff.
Yeah.
It was funny because one of my wife's cousins was talking about, they were talking about whatever, and he made a Squidward reference. And because she never really watched SpongeBob, she was just like, whatever. And I was like, he's so lame. Like, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, if you at least watch the first 4 or 5 seasons, then I'll give you, like, a go. But it's like, come on, man.
SpongeBob is so old when you think about it, man. So many people seen it. And so many people, so many different generations watch it.
And they got, did you watch the trailer for the new movie?
Yeah, I think I seen it at the movies the last few times I went.
I don't know if I seen it. I know I watched it on my phone or something, but I didn't even think I wanted to watch it. I was like, man, let me go and see if it's actually looking funny or not. Because they had like, how many movies is this now? 3 or 4?
Yeah, I want to say like 3 or 4.
Because I know the first one I watched, and that was about when like the writing and stuff wasn't as good to me. After that, then they made that other one where they were like real life or something. Yeah, I know I didn't watch that. I don't even remember what it was called. But this one looks decent though. And of course they had Keanu Reeves in it. I'm like, man, I just, at this point, like you can just expect Keanu to be in whatever. Like it really doesn't matter what it is. Man.
Yeah, I'm trying to see, because I only see that one that came out in 2015 where they was like,
yes, that might have just been it
live or whatever. But
yeah, probably is it. And they've had like TV specials and stuff
movies,
too.
Yeah, that's true.
But like we had said, this is episode 75 on that SpongeBob tangent.
Hey, that was the top of the show.
Yeah,
that's how I get down. Nickelodeon.
Recording this on a Tuesday. I had to think about my days.
Yeah, and it's nighttime too.
They just had a new, my bad, I'm just like rambling.
No, I was just going to say, I'm bringing that nighttime energy.
No, yeah.
It's different.
I'm definitely tired. How many times? We haven't recorded a night in a while, actually.
Yeah, I don't think we ever really did. No, we never really like, well, yeah, we have. Yeah, we have for sure.
The evening time.
But yeah.
But nowadays, not so much.
Now we shooting only in the daytime. We need that sunlight.
And the night crawl. Okay, I'm thinking Travis Scott. Anyway, more tangents. Sony State of Play. Nintendo showed some indies. that's the main focus of today, I guess.
Yeah.
Minecraft and all that kind of stuff. Anything random. We talked podcast like a few days ago, so you know, I know you've been working and I've been working as we're normal people.
And nah, I've been trying to go ahead and finish up Pokemon. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I saw you were at the tournament stage, or the beginning of the tournament stage, so I'm kind of like, there's still some like spoilerish parts. I'm like, dang, I don't even know if I want to say. It's not like a big deal.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, it's pretty much, at this point, it's pretty much done. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a movie. Like how we was talking last week where everybody done already watched it. Except for me at this point.
Hey, I was going to say, it is, because even like I beat the main story and I haven't caught all the Pokemon yet. And I really haven't touched it since I beat it. And it took me like, because I stopped playing after that initial like barrage of hours I put in that like first weekend. But now I'm just kind of like, all right, I can play other stuff now. Like I never really intended on catching everything. I never do. Yeah. And like I want to make a competitive team, but I'm not like rushing. There's too much other stuff.
Yeah, for sure. That's pretty much what's going on with me. Where like, you know, like I said, I got that 2K, so I've been trying to play a couple of little games
on the Switcherooski.
A couple of games of that, and I also been trying to play Ultimate Alliance too.
Do you think on the 2K for Switch that you're getting the same experience you would on like PS4 or Xbox, or is it just kind of like it's serviceable?
I feel like it's serviceable. I feel like it's like that too though, like where it's the same kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for me anyway, because like all I wanted to do was hoop anyway. So
I just want a ball, Mom.
I don't care about none of the like story parts or none of that other stuff, which I feel like that would kind of get a little heavy for it. You know what I'm saying? But on this 2K, they let you skip that, so I skipped that. So I just, you know, went straight to the NBA. I just want to play basketball.
Because you play mostly handheld, too, though. And does the battery run quick? It's really
it do. Yep, it do. It run it up pretty decently. I mean, I'm playing like 5-minute quarters. You know what I'm saying? So it's still pretty heavy on it. You know what I mean? Because it's not necessarily meant for that. It just scaled it down a little bit or whatever.
Yeah. 540 graphics or some crap.
Yeah, so it's still like, dang. But I keep it on the charger. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I put it on the charger at night or whatever. So it's like, because sometimes I'll be playing it at night. Like, I get the urge and I'll be like, you know what? I'm about to hop on this one because it's right there and I'll be in the bed or whatever. But, yeah, it definitely kind of runs the battery down. So I only play a few little, you know, only for a little bit.
Yeah, like you said, it's really, even if I had it, like I bought 2K19 on that $3 deal and I played it like once or twice and I was like, well, I've had my fill.
That's all you wanted. That's all you got it for. Just because it was $2.99, you could check it out. You could see what it was talking about, and then, you know, you be like, all right, I'm cool. And I know that time is going to come playing it. I've been playing it like in spurts, so it's going to take me longer to get to that point, I feel like, but even now, I'll be like, do I really want to sit down and, you know, play a full game of this? You know, I don't think so. It takes too long, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes that you have to, you know.
Invest.
Yeah, for sure. So I'll be like,
dang, what I was leading to that was something. Probably not, whatever. Anyway, I was trying to think of what I had done because it's only been so long.
Yeah,
so we kind of did a
same thing,
halfway formal episode.
Yeah,
they said been working stuff. I put like a list together of my priority games and like not even in order, but I'm like I'm gonna get through Persona.
Just the games that you know for sure you want to get through. No,
I can't keep
particular order.
Can't keep putting it on the back burner. It's just like keep piling up and stuff. So I'm definitely gonna get Persona out the way. Then after that, I really don't know. I really want to get back to Sekiro and like try to get good at it. Cause I'm just like, one, it did not because it necessarily got nominated for the Game Awards, but because that kind of sparked my like interest again. Yeah. And I was still interested. It's just that shit hard. And I'm like, I'm tired of dealing with it. Sure. But it's obviously like, you know, it's obviously beatable because people do it all the time. And we, you know, we had did our discussion about the Game Awards and what we think might win and stuff. And I still think Sekiro has a chance at Game of the Year just because of the field this year.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was thinking, like, man, maybe I'm just too hopeful. But I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I think it got a shot. I mean, like you said, we talked about it being like a really fun, like, I mean, maybe not even fun. Nah, it was fun. But just being like a cool game, Yeah. But it's just difficult. That's the only thing that makes you like, damn, all right, I got to take a break for a second. I'm going to come back to it, basically. So I don't think that, but for all the people who, like, super gamers and stuff that just ran through it. And, I think that it's like, damn, that was actually tight.
Yeah.
Or even the fact that it is presenting a challenge is like, that's what people are looking for, So it's like, oh, this game is tight. It's hard. I can't beat this game. No, this is really fun.
And with the challenge thing, like, it's so, and the internet can make you feel so many different ways, especially like Twitter or something where you see one crowd's like, oh man, I love games that make me like work hard. And then some people like, I don't want to deal with it or, whatever. So it's like you feel like you're listening to the same voices, but at the same, there's so many different people out here and so many different kind of gamers and stuff. And over the course of even us talking about games like every week or whatever, like I'm starting to think like, damn, what do I really enjoy? You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. What really do I like about games?
Right.
Like, I know I enjoy them, but like, and I think mostly I just want to be able to feel like I can accomplish this shit, like at some point. Cause even like, I like Dark Souls and Bloodborne and stuff. And like, and that kind of made me realize I just need to have more patience. Yeah. Sekiro's a lot of patience.
Yeah, for sure. It takes like, you got to get the technique down to the exact moment, that exact second. It's a attack. You got to be like, Mom, you got to be because otherwise it's over.
Hit the wall. Oh, shoot. Anything else, man, on this? Because like you said, it's not much, man.
Nah.
I know you say you've been watching, what was it?
Spider-Man.
Something horror. Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah. I have been watching, I've been watching a lot of Spider-Man. I've been watching a lot of that. Because it's getting to the point where, like, when you first started and you first start watching the show, and you're like, damn, I'm so invested. Wow, where are these characters going to go? And then they get there and you're like, all right, but do I really want to see what's going to happen next? Because I was pretty much only worried about so-and-so or whatever, people growing and relationships change and certain characters that you like leave and then they come back or whatever. So I'm at the point where I'm like, damn, I don't know if I want to watch this, but I can't turn it off. You know what I'm saying? I keep watching it anyway, even though I'm like, man, what's going to happen? And what's next? So that's what I've been watching. And yeah, it was like a Netflix show called 2 Sentence Horror Stories. And like I said, I didn't know who made it or nothing, but it was actually actually pretty good. I mean, like, you could tell that they was like small budgets or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like huge budgets or nothing, but it was still like some good stories. They were interesting, and it had some familiar faces that I've seen before. I don't know, specifically where. I only watched a few of them for like 30 minutes, so I really didn't get a chance to like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
How long are the episodes?
I think they like 40 minutes, maybe like 30. And they might even be 30. But
what's the 2 sentence thing? Is it like somebody's like blah 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 blah, and then it's like a whole?
It's kind of like, they give you the story, and then they give you the sentences. That's the sentences that they used for like the theme of the story, basically. Yeah. So it's like, this baby ain't the baby you thought it was, but so is these other people, and that's the sentence. You know what I'm saying? So the story that you just watched was what a person made a story out of that sentence, basically, or out of those 2 sentences. So, especially conceptually, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you think about it like that, because it's like, all right, somebody's taking 2 like random sentences and then like making a story from those 2 sentences. So that's tight.
Sounds like a school project.
Yeah, for sure. It probably was. And then it probably just turned out to be like, a bigger thing. But yeah, so it was interesting though. It definitely had like Black Mirror vibes. Man. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of like, it wasn't like scary, but it wasn't. It was like thrilling, you know. So it was cool. Though.
I can handle that.
Yeah, it's not like especially with not a lot of jump scares.
I still haven't watched any Black Mirror.
Yeah,
like I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. It was one of the little. I don't even know what you want to call them. Little shorts. Mm-hmm. It was very uncomfortable. Yeah. It was very uncomfortable.
Like Euphoria uncomfortable.
Like, it was just like, oh, that's not okay, man. You know, like, stuff that make you just...
Skin crawl.
Yeah, it's just like, ugh, what? But it's not like... It wasn't, like, gross where it was, like, you know, gore or nothing. It was just really uncomfortable. I don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it because I feel like that's kind of... It'll be spoilery either way because that's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say nothing in case somebody want to watch it or anybody interested in watching it, or maybe you like, you know what? Let me check it out. But it was like, man, no, that's not. It's getting hot in here, man. I can't breathe.
I can dig it.
That's pretty much it though for me, I guess.
But yeah, I ain't got too much, man. Went to the Pacer game and they sucked. They was, I mean, and
they was playing the Clippers too, wasn't they?
Yeah, Kawhi didn't play.
Yeah.
So, like, whatever, Paul played, so there was a lot of booze and stuff, but this ain't a sport podcast, but it was fine. Like, the tickets was cheap, but
yeah.
I wish they'd have played better, because they was getting blown out by, like, 20 at one point. I'm like, man, all right.
You done drove all the way downtown. Come on, you got to at least give me a game, man.
Yeah. It was a weird crowd. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of stuff going on with crowds and ratings and stuff right now. But that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Nerdy wise, though, I'm looking forward to, because we're doing this on Tuesday, Wednesday's new comic books come out. And I didn't even know about it till Sunday or Monday that Superman 18 releasing this week is like, basically he's revealing who he is to the world, essentially.
He gonna tell everybody that he Clark Kent. Oh, okay.
So I was kind of like, that's weird that, I mean, I don't know, the way comic books does stuff can be however it wants to be, and since Bendis has been writing it, he's been trying to take risks and stuff. So I don't know, I haven't been keeping up, so I don't necessarily know why he wants to reveal himself. I mean, the Leviathan stuff and everything will happen, whatever, but you know, that's a big deal, though. Point of this story, like him revealing who he is. So.
Yeah, for sure.
And from the people I've seen that I've already got to read it, saying it's like really good. So I'm like, shit, okay, let me check that out. So if you're into Superman or comic books, or just, you know, whatever, that's kind of an interesting thing to do. Especially now, it's like, why do it now? And they can always do a comic book thing and reverse it or something, you know what I mean? But at the same time,
what's the significance? Yeah, for sure.
Like, what's really gonna happen? So I'm interested in seeing.
Not like he don't pretty much look the same anyway.
Yeah,
he ain't already the biggest, the huge, you know, the largest person in the room. That's crazy.
And it's funny because he just always acts like a goof, like in regular life when he's Clark Kent. It's just like, okay, like, I don't, you know, I never read them books like that, but what made him be like, I'm gonna act like a goofball when I'm not in my suit? Like,
a 7-foot klutz. Yeah. I gotta just stumble around like an idiot.
For no reason.
Yeah, for sure. He should have. Why did he have to just be like a cheap journalist?
Yeah,
because
cheap journalist.
He chose to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the thing that you picked to do. You could have went to school. You could have. Yeah, he's just like, nah, just fumble around with this camera, with this newspaper article, because he wasn't even taking pictures. He's like writing columns on how to clean a spot out your shirt. Man, that dude
that's
crazy.
Oh man. But I think this is time to get into the real news.
Let's get that spot out of our shirt.
There's more. Oh man. Oh, what was his name? It wasn't Billy Blanks. That's Tybo.
Nah, his name was
OxyClean is
dang.
What was his name? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
That's messed up, man. R.I.P.
Yeah, respect to him, but
his name was Billy though.
Billy something. Billy Marks, I don't know.
I did start with an M though, but you can go ahead with the story and I'll find out.
So first off, Sony State of Play happened today as we're of recording, and they revealed some new things, and some things weren't new because the internet likes leaking stuff.
Information.
As we all know. as we all know, the big stories from Sony State of Play. Resident Evil 3 release date came out with the little cinematic trailer for April 3rd, 2020. And also, there was the Project Resistance online game that they had showed before Resident Evil 3 had got announced probably a couple months ago. It's a co-op, like asymmetrical survival game basically, where one person gets to be like the mastermind and like set traps and do all this weird shit in like whatever space you're in.
Yeah.
Then like the 4 other people, got to figure out how to kill them and escape and stuff like that. From the trailer, it looks pretty interesting. I've never played any of those games like Left 4 Dead and all that kind of stuff, like those 4-player co-op things. But this one looks pretty cool. But Resident Evil 3 Remake looks tight too. I'm still surprised that they were able to get this out so quickly, or it's gonna be out so quickly after 2 just came out. But I mean, it's running on like the same engine and stuff like that. And
it's pretty much just have to clean up the graphics and like do some cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, I know with 2 they said that it's like, I mean, it's the same game, but it's like a new game. So I haven't got to play it yet. And I never played the first 2, so I really wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So, but with 3, a lot of people are excited for that, and it like I said, it looks good. So
yeah,
I'm hyped to see.
Yeah.
But once again, springtime of next year is pretty packed.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot of stuff coming out.
Pretty freaking packed. April 3rd for Resident Evil. Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC expansion called Remind is coming out January 23rd of next year. And basically it's going to be some new story beats and then new playable characters. I still haven't beat Kingdom Hearts 3, so that's really like in my priority list too. Yeah. Because I'm over halfway done with it. And it's not like it's hard, so it's not going to really take that long. But then, of course, if you like Kingdom Hearts, then you'll be looking forward to that. If it didn't, a lot of people are like, "Ugh, this game kind of spoiled me on everything." Not spoiled, but just kind of soured the taste of Kingdom Hearts, I guess.
Yeah. So
I'll be curious to see how many people are really excited for that. But once again, probably just an internet thing where it's just the negative Nancy's complaining. And
like, we don't want that, but we want this. But actually, don't change that. Wait.
My the moose.
That video was crazy.
Oh man, Untitled Goose Games coming out December 17th on PS4. Dreams, which we haven't talked about Dreams like at all, I don't think.
I think I know about it, but no, we ain't talked about it.
So Dreams is it's basically a game creator.
Oh yeah, okay, I do know about this.
And there's a beta out for it right now, or it was out. I don't think it's still going on. It may be, whatever. But the official release of it is February 14th of next year, so Valentine's Day. It looks cool. It's one of those things where I know I wouldn't be good at it, like making games and stuff.
I hate that. I mean, I don't hate that, but I'm not good at it.
Yeah. So no. I'd rather just play what people made.
Yeah.
But it looks like you can make like really anything. I mean, the title of it's Dreams, but from what I've seen, like people were making like remade levels of like old games and stuff, or just like you can do like 2D stuff or like 3D stuff, and there's different art styles and whatever. So it looks interesting. I'm curious what's really gonna happen with it, because this game was supposed to come out like long time ago. Like it's been in development
for a minute.
Yeah, for a while. So I'm curious on what Sony really thinks it's gonna be doing, but they're still promoting it because I mean it's a first party game, so they needed to do well a little bit. There's a new battle royale coming out called Spellbreak, and it's gonna combine roleplay and magical combat from Proletariat, I guess is the developer. It looked pretty cool actually. It was like I mean it's a battle royale. It was a lot of like spells going here and going there and everything that.
Going crazy a little bit.
Will it play fun? I don't know. There's gonna be a beta for it at some point. I didn't check to see what date that's gonna be, but I'm kind of interested in that. There was Paladins, which is a battle royale, which is kind of like magic stuff, but I was like, it just looks like a Overwatch clone or whatever, so I didn't even like mess with it.
Yeah. Did you ever get Overwatch on the Switch?
I thought about it. I know Adam did, and I was like, maybe. And I was like, nah, I'm not going. Because I don't even be playing it really on other stuff. That's
why I was wondering.
And then it's another thing, like, too, where it's, it's an online game. So it's like, I'm only going to play it
when you at the crib or if you somewhere that you can get on the internet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, that we don't have to go crazy. I just thought about that for a second.
They did show a new VR game called Paper Beast that looked interesting, where basically from the easy description on Kotaku, a VR sandbox game where you explore an ecosystem full of strange beasts which is coming out in the first quarter of 2020. Then there's the Predator game, asymmetrical shooter. They show some more gameplay that it actually looked kind of cool. Predators look kind of deadly. There's a new game coming from Platinum and Square Enix that I thought looked really tight called Babylon's Fall. And, Platinum's known for their action games, and this one's medieval fantasy type sci-fi combat. It's like a lot of like flicking around and shit, like kind of Astral Chaining, but it had like a more fantasy, like realistic look to it. So I need to go back and check out the trailer, but it looked pretty cool. It's like 30-second look. Then Superliminal, which is a perspective and physics-based puzzle game where you move through dreamlike landscapes. And that's coming out next year at some point. And that one looked kind of weird. It was like a lot of like, I don't even know. It was just like a weird puzzle thing. People are getting real weird with the puzzle games these days.
Seems like that's what people want. It's puzzles. More puzzles. Puzzles.
Like, I guess Tetris was like
puzzles.
The beginning of all that. And it just like branched out from there, I guess. Yeah. Did you play any more Tetris Effect at all?
No, I ain't played that. Wasn't that Black Friday or something?
Like last year,
nah.
Not because it was bad, just
it's just Tetris. So I mean, and there's actually game because also that's on the PlayStation, and that's you in a tough market. It's hard competition to get PlayStation time these days.
Did you ever play Tetris 99 at all?
I played it like one time.
Yeah.
I think I have one little like 15, 20 minute, you know what I'm saying, of like, all right, now I'm out.
Yeah. I played it a little bit here and there. I never really got the understanding of because it's the Battle Royale where you like, people are attacking you, you're attacking them, and there's like KOs, badges, and all this weird stuff. Like the battle system, I never really understood.
I don't understand it either, no.
So I think the best I ever did was like 20 something maybe. But I'm not good at Tetris, so I was just like, all right, I'm tired of sucking. But that was the majority of what was at the State of Play showing, or on the State of Play showing. They show like a 30-second Ghost of Tsushima teaser. It really didn't say much. It just kind of showed dude about to whoop some ass. And then they were like, wait for the Game Awards Thursday. So that was about it. Which I'm not surprised that they're showing at the Game Awards, but I was surprised that they even showed any of it on the State of Play. Like, I guess just to be like, well, it's our game, so. Yeah. And it's still alive. No date or anything yet, but I'm assuming that's going to come Thursday. Which you should watch it, because we're going to be watching it on twitch.tv/BlackNerdPlanet. That's an ad, I guess.
Yeah. I signed off on it.
Then Nintendo, moving on to them, they had a Nindies showing today called Indie World, where they showed 16 games. And the first game that I saw that was announced, Sports Story.
Sports.
The sequel to Golf Story. Which I don't think you ever played Golf Story.
Nope, I don't know nothing about that.
It's a 2D, like little 2D indie golf game, adventure golf game, basically. I can't remember how far I got into it because I was just kind of like, I had my fill of this. Yeah. But it's pretty good though. But Sports Story is the sequel to it, and it's gonna be containing games like dodgeball. I just said dodgeball, volleyball, dungeon crawling, tennis, golf. And a whole bunch of weird stuff. Like, it showed, like, somebody throwing a baseball and you, like, hitting it with a bat or a golf club into, like, a soccer net or something. Like, just because the whole game is, like, goofy writing and different jokes and stuff. And the first game, I'm trying to remember exactly what the point of it was. Like, you're trying to, like, save a island or golf course or something. I can't remember, but you went into like, you know, weird different like golf course areas, like a sand dune with like skeletons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just weird stuff, whatever, and like goofy characters. But it's really fun. I think it's like $15 on the eShop.
It's on there now.
Oh, well, not this one, but the first Golf Story.
Oh yeah.
But Sports Story, they said is coming out mid 2020, so I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Axiom Verge 2, which I know a lot of people like the first Axiom Verge. It's like another Metroidvania type game. I'm not exactly sure what the story is on it, but I know a lot of people like it. Streets of Rage 4 got announced to be coming out first half of next year. And they announced Adam Hunter as a character. I don't know him because I don't play Streets of Rage like that. Gleamlight is a platforming game in which players become a sword and fight enemies with the help of a group of intrepid friends, made by D3 Publisher. It kind of looked like Hollow Knight a little bit, at least like the character and stuff and the art style slightly.
Mm-hmm.
They look a little more like it's like stained glass look and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That's coming on Switch in 2020. A game called Bacon Switch. A party brawler, and I'm not exactly sure what that is. Another one, Super Mash, is gonna be a game where you combine two genres of games and it like turns it into like a random game.
Mm-hmm.
So like another different take on game creation.
Yeah.
But this one's not like deeply involved like Dreams is. But it looked kind of interesting because it was like RPG plus action game, and it's just like a weird title, and then like just weird
Bounce
like,
Bunny.
stuff.
Because I watched that video too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did send it to you on
Tagging
Twitter.
that,
Yeah. And I thought that was like that looked kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
That comes out in May. I hate when they just say months and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I guess, you know, it's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But that one looked kind of interesting. This Talos Principle, which is like it makes me think of like Skyrim. Anytime there's a first person like adventure game, I think Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's like all puzzle based or whatever. It looked kind of, I don't know, I was kind of confused. Dauntless finally is coming out on Switch, which I have not played yet because my friends were like, it's just Monster Hunter Light. I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't like it. I don't like just so and so light.
Yeah.
I don't like
once
that
you say
all.
that.
Yeah.
There's my bad.
No, that's it. I just don't like that because that makes me think about like Brawlhalla.
Oh yeah, Smash Light. Yeah, it's like, okay, well, that just didn't help me at all.
Ruined it.
Murder by Numbers, which is a visual novel / puzzle Picross game. Have you ever played a Picross before?
I don't know. No, that's like where you gotta like.
It's like the different like X's and like there's numbers like up and on the side, and then you gotta like figure out where to put like the spot to make the puzzle. I don't know.
I think
it's another one of them things.
Yeah, I think I have. I think I know what you're talking about, but not enough to be like, oh yeah. I know about that.
It's pretty popular, but I don't know. I'll just put it in. I'm too stupid to understand it. It's like really probably not that hard. But this one looked cool because it's basically like you're doing the Picross puzzles to like solve murder mysteries. It's got all these like pretty cool artistic looking different like characters and stuff. So I'm like, actually kind of intrigues me a little bit. That comes out sometime next year, timed exclusive on Switch, which is interesting. Oddworld Stranger's Wrath is coming out on Switch, which that's like an old game. Then this Skatebird, you see this? It's a bird riding on a skateboard.
No, I didn't see that. Let me see.
Not much to say about that besides just a little bird with headphones on, which is kind of cool. After that, other stuff. Liberated aims to look like a cyberpunk visual novel with interactive elements featuring side-scrolling and stealth gunplay. Boyfriend Dungeon, which sets players through a dungeon crawling experience in which weapons can transform into a host of potential boyfriends, will be coming to Switch in 2020. I don't know what that means. Dreamscaper, Afterburner Studios' Dreamscaper will come to Switch early 2020. Dreamscaper is inspired by brawlers, top-down shooters, and dungeon crawlers featuring randomized dungeons that players explore each time their character goes to sleep. In the waking world, players will forge friendships that affect these dream worlds. That seems slightly interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Survivalist, Team 17 is producing a new game set within the Escapist universe. Set on an island, players can build, craft, and train monkeys to, well, survive on an island with day-night cycle. Players can go in it alone or play co-op up to 3 friends locally or online in 2020. So, yeah, that was it for the Nindies.
Skatebird looks cool. I just pulled up the little video. Well, I just watching it, and it just looks cool.
Yeah. I wonder how in-depth that actually is going to get, because it just seemed kind of, like, goofy. Like, I don't know.
He's, like, doing tricks and, like, using his wings to keep him afloat to, you know,
like hang time and stuff.
For sure.
You're not Tony Hawk Bird. Get out of here.
Just Bird.
Anyways.
Flappy Bird.
There's some other things that have happened. Minecraft is officially crossplay between all consoles, because now Sony said, hey, I guess we want to be nice a little bit.
Right.
And Microsoft put out an official statement. Starting tomorrow, which is today of recording, Minecraft players on PS4 will be updated to the Bedrock version of Minecraft, which means they're cross-platform with all active consoles and devices. So that's cool for the Minecraft folks out there.
Minecrafters. I know a couple of Minecrafters.
My kids like it, and then they be like, oh, I don't know. Do you know what to do? No, I don't do that. It's like one of the few games I don't understand.
I know one time I was watching somebody play Minecraft, and I was drunk. It was hilarious.
Where is this leading?
It was just real funny because they was like hitting some horses, but they was squealing like pigs for whatever reason, and it was just hilarious. That's goofy. I was drunk, so
anything was probably funny at that point.
Yeah, for sure. It didn't make any sense.
Shovel Knight King of Cards update is officially out, and that's pretty big. It's a new side-scrolling adventure, and also a card. And King of Cards is a card game with the Shovel Knight characters. So I haven't exactly looked into how King of Cards plays, but I like Shovel Knight a lot, so I'll be playing the new adventure on there.
Yeah.
Have you played Shovel Knight yet? I think I've told you to, like, at least a year ago.
Yeah, but no, I ain't played it yet though.
Yeah, I think that's up there on the gotta play, like, new 2D platformers. Well, it's not new now, but you know, in perspectives like Mario or something. But yeah, that update is out now on the all the consoles, I should say. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Then what were the last things? MLB The Show is gonna be not cross-platform, but multi-platform, starting at least by 2021, which came from an official announcement by Sony and the MLB, basically just stating that MLB wants more money, and you're gonna put this on Xbox and Switch and stuff. Yeah. Which I was thinking, I was like, ugh, I don't want to see that on Switch. But I guess that's like the same as 2K.
Yeah. I wonder if, because it's multi-platform, so it's not cross-platform, but I wonder if they would take that opportunity to be like the first sports game to open that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah, because 2K and stuff isn't like that, which is kind of surprising. That's one. Well, I mean, sports are kind of like sports aren't niche, but they are in like gaming. Yeah. So that hasn't really been in the discussions.
Most people still playing it locally for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Just playing like, you know, pull up to the crib and play. But I mean,
put 5 on it, bro.
Yeah, definitely. But I feel like a lot of those same guys play online, especially now. You know what I'm saying? Or even just being in like groups like how we do when we play in Apex or whatever stuff. I'm still kind of surprising that nobody has tried it yet out of all of the sports games that there is. Or you would even think, I feel like maybe soccer would have been the first one, like FIFA, because that's a big game. It's got a specific audience and everything. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, I guess it just all matters to who cares about that stuff anyway. But
yeah, it's curious. I wonder. It's just like you said, FIFA and then Madden 2K.
Yeah, because
the main hitters,
especially with like esports and stuff. Now that's kind of like the whole thing is everybody coming together and playing. It's not like the Xbox is really any different from playing on the Switch from playing on the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? It's the same game, just different buttons, I guess. So.
Yeah, I don't see what the barrier would be on that, really.
interested to see who will do that first. Now I want to know who's gonna be the first one to be
Tell me if you
who's gonna be the first one to be like, yo, we got that.
Oh shoot. Final Fantasy VII, which we all know is coming out March 3rd of 2020. They came out with the box art like a few weeks ago, and everybody's like, cool. But now they updated the box art for the PS4 version, putting a little tag on there that it's exclusive until March 3rd, 2021. So basically it'll be coming to Microsoft and all the newer consoles at that point. Yeah. 2021. I don't know about Switch or nothing like that, but and I know this wasn't like new news that it was a timed exclusive, but a lot of people are still just kind of like, ugh. Yeah. Which I'm going to get it on PS4 anyway, just because, I mean, that's what I mainly play on. Plus, I don't really associate any Final Fantasy without it being on Sony consoles, in my opinion, really. So
yeah, just kind of based on history.
That's really all I got, man.
News-wise, yeah.
2K new studio is supposedly making a new BioShock game, but I don't really have a lot of BioShock history to have, like, too much of an opinion.
Yeah, me neither.
But yeah,
really
man.
Played BioShock.
Episode 75, not too much. Not on the game side. We kind of talked about movie stuff earlier a little bit. Did you see the posters for Birds of Prey that came out? The movie.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
There's like a new trailer supposed to come out at some point. I guess at a Brazilian Comic-Con. They showed a trailer, which is kind of goofy that I haven't seen online or like a leak or anything. But a lot of people are still skeptical on Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. Yeah. Mainly for the fact that it's like a Harley Quinn movie. And I know the wife is pretty upset about that because that's like her favorite characters in like comic books right now, especially Huntress. That's like her favorite. So hopefully it's gonna be decent. Anything can probably be better than Suicide Squad to me. So
no, you don't want none of that Suicide Squad action.
Then the Wonder Woman 1984 trailer came out, and I was like, I can't really watch that because I haven't watched the first one yet.
That's good because I didn't watch it either. Usually, it'd be
just you.
It's not, but because I've seen it, like I seen like some of it in like passing, you know, scrolling through stuff. But I mean, it's not that I'm not interested. Like it's cool. I'm gonna watch it or whatever. But I don't care enough to watch a trailer. It's not that deep. Yeah. I feel like unless I go to the movies in the next couple of weeks and see something, which the way it's going, I probably won't. Well, actually, no, because Black Christmas come out this weekend, so
that's that horror movie.
Yeah, I might try to get. Is
that the one with the teenagers in the sorority house or whatever? Yeah, I'm slightly like want to see that. Yeah, I don't know because it kind of just looks campy, I guess.
Because I think I like that kind of take on a Christmas movie. Like that, like
death and disturbance.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite Christmas movie. So same difference, same thing.
Yeah, definitely.
And the Black Widow trailer came out, and I watched it on my phone at like work or something. So I think I need to watch it like on a bigger screen to get the full effect because it looked cool. But like a lot of people are like, oh man, this looks tight, and I was kind of just like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just because we all know she's dead or whatnot, or we know it's like a prequel thing.
It just don't have as much like meaning. Like it's like, oh yeah, that's tight, but nothing.
Especially when like, and I like Scarlett Johansson for the most part, even though you know she does goofy stuff like make people upset about playing roles she probably shouldn't play, but.
Yeah, just as an actress, I mean, she's cool.
Then, like, in the Black Widow character in the MCU is fine. Nobody ever was just like, oh, man. I liked her more in, like, the first few movies when she was, like, whooping everybody's butt. And then later on, she was just kind of, like, there because she'd been there in the whole time.
She was friends. She was Avengers adjacent to
adjacent.
She was just right next door. Like, she lived across the street.
Man.
She would always see him leaving out her window. Like, wait, I'm going.
Oh, shoot.
All right, come on.
Yeah, so that's about it, man. Year's wrapping up almost.
Yeah, it's coming to a chill, literally. It's winter time.
Oh man. So hopefully we get through all these games and whatnot.
Doing a lot of backtracking over these last couple of weeks, which not even going back that far for me, because I still got games that I ain't even
dang, they're in the plastic. In the virtual plastic.
That's crazy.
I still haven't watched like Rick and Morty new season yet.
Oh, I have. I guess I could have talked about that.
It's, you know, that's the whole thing. And just like kind of what was you really thinking about afterwards, or like cognizant of like,
I forgot all about Rick and Morty.
That'll be on the next one, hopefully.
The last episode was good though. It was funny. The most recent one, I'm not gonna be like, I wasn't about to. Nah.
Don't spoil the jokes.
I was just thinking now that I, actually thought about it. The last episode was pretty funny.
Yeah, that, and I want to get to watching Watchmen on HBO. I don't technically have HBO, but I do.
Yeah.
So
that's
and everybody's like really raving about it.
Yeah, that's true. I had somebody text me, ask me if I watched it too, and I was like, nah, because I don't really care about it's not that. Yes, I don't really care about the movie. Of the Watchmen, or just that it ain't bad. I just think I was like indifferent at that time, and I still am just kind of like, I take it or leave it.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how this plays out in the course of like how the Watchmen have been in the books and all that. I really don't know them well enough to even know anything. So and like Doomsday Clock has been slowly coming out for like the last year and a half, like their newest like comic book thing. So I don't even know. But I just really want to see Regina King, 'cause I like her and she's really exceptional as an actress, like, or actor, I should say, over the last years. But yeah, that, and there's something else. Well, we'll talk about Steven Universe and stuff later, because you're not done with the newest one.
Forgot about that too.
And those new episodes come out on Saturdays. They said so, which is kind of weird. They just treat Steven so oddly.
But I will say, based on the first little, like, even like the opening theme, I was turning my nose up at it for some reason.
It's not the same feeling or something.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah, I go on Reddit for a lot of stuff. So I was kind of like, seeing people's opinions. I thought it was cool. I wasn't like blown away.
And that's what it is, like, where I feel like that too.
But it's almost kind of like it's a new story almost, you know what I'm saying? But we know what's happened before. It's kind of almost like a Dragon Ball Z thing if you watch regular Dragon Ball first. Yeah. So,
because that's why I was joking that it's gonna be like Teen Titans Go, and it's gonna be like Steven Universe Go pretty soon, or like how they did Ben 10. They got like 40 Ben 10s, and they all totally different from the other.
Yeah, I never got that thing. One of my buddies said that's like actually like a part of the show, being like a like it's always different, but I never watched it to see that part.
80 million times. They did it like 6 times, so I mean, sure it should be at this point. Because even for a while, they weren't even like, it was like one season of this. Then this is a new Ben 10, so it's like, I guess it is.
Wait
like
a second,
KFC, the Colonel and shit. Now they already been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
Cause like Ben 10 was tight to me. It was a good show at first. Even my dad used to watch Ben 10 like heavy in the beginning, but then he turned it to Ben 10 Go, and everything gotta be Go. That's the new thing.
They had like the real life movie too. I don't really remember it, but I remember that being a thing.
We're gonna have Black Nerd Planet Go. We're gonna have to get on that scene. We're gonna have to get on the remastered scene. So we're gonna have Black Nerd Planet remastered. And then we're going to drop Black Nerd Planet Go.
And on that note, if you like us and like our banter, I guess, subscribe to the channel and podcast on whatever app you like using.
Hit us up. Let me know something. Talk to me. Slide in my DMs.
Talk to me. Like that gorilla song. That little interlude. Talk to me. Patreon.com/Black Nerd Planet. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All that fun stuff. And this is episode 75.
I'm still counting.
Peace out, yo.
Adios.